Time now is 5:50. It's also time for Tech Tuesday, and we're talking about the perfect electronic Christmas gift. And Timmy Moore joins us now live, and this is really the question. This is the time everyone's buying Christmas gifts.
Exactly, and that's kind of what the idea I was going to do for the next few Tech Tuesdays. I'll be kind of doing like all the popular electronics, the different categories like desktops, laptops, phones, tablets, all these different things out there. And then maybe some new ones like smartwatches or different accessories and things like that.
Well, perfect.
So the first one we'll be talking about are desktops. Now obviously, as you can see here, there's many different desktops now. You're not used to just a monitor, a tower, keyboard, and mouse. They can do all types of different things. They're touch, they can flip around, they can do all these different sorts of things. But let's say you want to get a traditional desktop. You want to get the tower. You're used to the big tower that sits underneath your desk. You don't want to rearrange your desk or anything like that. Towers are still being made, so there are some nice saving options here. For example, this one's made by Asus. It's got an i5 processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and 1 terabyte of hard drive, which is that's a very big hard drive and a lot of storage. And as you can see, it starts at only $569. Yeah. So if you have a tower set up already, you already have a monitor, you already have a mouse and keyboard, and you just want to pop in a new tower, you don't want to deal with getting rid of your monitor, maybe going to an all-in-one, this is definitely the one to go with. You just want to throw it in, set it up, and you'll be all set. So again, that's about $570 and actually save $60 on Newegg.com.
Well, there you go.
And then the next one here is if you want to take it a step further. Now, as you can see, that was a big jump in price. We're now at $1,899. So you can do a lot more with this one. This one's got an i7 processor, 32 gigs of RAM, a 3 terabyte hard drive, and it's got a dedicated graphics card, which means it'll perform games. It'll do all types of graphics-intensive applications. And the cool thing about this one is actually if you set, let's say, a cool feature is if you set your phone on top of the desktop, it'll start charging it. So, because they know most people set their phones on top of the desks anyway, they said, why not have them charged during that time? So they're obviously, as you go up, you start to get different features.
But this is more for somebody that's doing a lot more that needs more storage.
Exactly. Like if you're going to be doing like things like Word, or you're just going to be browsing the internet, definitely take a look at that $500 instead. But let's say you're doing like Photoshop, the person you're giving this for does graphic design, video editing, things like that. Definitely look into something that has an i7 processor. And then real quick here, we'll start to get into the all-in-ones. Now, the all-in-ones are nice because, as you can see here, let's see if I can make this bigger. As you can see, there's no, whoop, there we go. Can get it to come back there.
Yeah, it's
okay, maybe not. Okay, well, there we go. As you can see, there's no tower. Literally, it is the monitor. That is the desktop. If you've ever seen the iMac, if customers don't know what I'm talking about, if you've ever seen Apple's iMac, that's the idea. There's just the display and the keyboard and mouse, and that's it. So that starts at about $800. Now you do get about the same type of specs as the $500. So you do get a jump in price for about the same specs, but again, you're saving a lot of space because you don't have to worry about that tower. And then also you do have other different things like the last one here is actually a detachable all-in-one. The screen actually comes off. You can use it as a tablet. So again, that starts at $1,200. So there are many different options. Definitely go take a look online and in-store.
Well,